In this video, we're going to look at using partial quotients and think bubbles to help us do division. Let's look at the problem 124 divided by 6. And the question I want to ask myself is how many groups of 6 are in 124? And to help me solve my problem, I'm going to write some easy multiple facts of 6 in my think bubble. And I'm going to start with 1 group of 6 equals 6. 10 groups of 6 equals 60. 2 groups of 6 equal 12. 20 groups of 6 equals 120. And I think I can stop there because 120 is really close. Now, if I wasn't close enough, I could have done 5 times 6 also. So I'm going to use the facts that I've written, and I'm going to come over here and do 6 divided into 124. And as we can see by looking in our think bubble, that 20 groups of 6 is equal to 120. And 124 minus 120 leaves me with 4. Now my question is, can I get another group of 6 out of 4? I can't, so my problem's done. And so that I know now that the solution to 124 divided by 6 is equal to 20 with a remainder of 4, and I can also put it above my problem here. Okay. All right, let's look at the second problem, 136 divided by 9, and our question is how many groups of 9 are in 136? So we're going to come over to our think bubble, and we're going to start writing our facts that are going to help us, and we're going to do 1 group of 9 equals 9, 10 groups of 9 equals 90, 2 groups of 9 equals 18, 20 groups of 9 equals 180, and 5 groups of 9 gives me 45. Now, if I look in my think bubble, I see I have 180, and that's larger than my 136. And then I also have the number 90, which is smaller. So I'm going to say that my answer is probably going to be somewhere between 10 and 20. So let's work the problem to see. All right, so if I go back to my think bubble, I see that 10 groups of 9 equals 90. So I'm going to do 10 groups of 9. Now I'm going to subtract 90 from 136. 6 minus 0 is 6. 13 tens minus 9 tens leaves me with 4 tens. Now let's go back to our think bubble. Do we have another number that's close to where we are? Sure we do. 5 groups of 9 is equal to 45. And I'm going to subtract 45 from 46. It leaves me with 1. And now what I need to do is to take the number of groups that I multiplied 9 by, which was 10 and 5, add those together, and get the number 15. So the answer to the problem, 136 divided by 9, is 15 with a remainder of 1. All right, our last problem is going to be 1,565 divided by 6. As we've done with all the other ones, we're going to start with that question. How many groups of 6 can we find in 1,565? So we're going to go to our think bubble, and we're going to start there by multiplying 1 times 6 is equal to 6. We know that 10 times 6 equals 60. And then we're going to go to 2 times 6 equals 12. 20 times 6 equals 120. 5 times 6 equals 30. And then 50 times 6 is equal to 300. Now I haven't gotten over my number, and I'm not really anywhere near it, but if I look at my think bubble and I look at 2 times 6 is 12, 20 times 6 is 120, what if I thought about 200 times 6, and that would equal 1,200. So we're going to start with 6 divided into 1,565, and we're going to do 200 times 6. And we just said it was 1,200. We're going to subtract, and it's going to leave me with 365. Do we have anything in our think bubble that is somewhat close? Yes, we do. If we do 50 groups of 6, it equals 300. And if we subtract that, it leaves us with 65. Ooh, and then I see that 10 groups of 6 gives me 60 and leaves me with 5. Can I get any more groups of 6 out of that 5? Well, no, I can't. So I'm going to take my 3 partial quotients, my 200, my 50, and my 10, and add them together, and that gives me 260. So the answer to 1,565 divided by 6 is 260 with a remainder of 5.